Good morning, hello, and welcome to the Hayley and Allyson show here live on Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch, and interact with hosts live via your device. My name is Hayley Ellis, and this is Allyson June Smith.
Happy Wednesday morning, everyone.
Happy Wednesday. We are here with you until 8 a.m., getting you up, waking you up in the best possible way that we can do, with a few games, with fun and laughter, and some stories from around the world that might pique your attention this morning. Get involved with the show. We are an interactive show here on Backchannel. The way to do so, if you're watching us via an Echo show, the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning. Or if you are listening on an audio-only device, hop on to backchannel.tv on your phone. You can get involved with the show that way. It is November the 24th today. I had to check. It's been a very long month, hasn't it, Ali?
You know what? It's been a long month, and yet the month's gone really quick. Still can't believe we're in November.
Yep, November the 24th. And happy birthday to our celebrity listeners, if they're listening. It's Tom Odell's birthday today. He is 31. Happy birthday, Tom. And Billy Connolly, wonderful Billy Connolly, is 79 today. Happy birthday, Billy.
Wow, isn't that it? 79. Billy Connolly, an amazing, amazing comedian storyteller. Fantastic.
It is indeed. And also today, Allyson, it is National Unique Talent Day. Yeah. I can contribute nothing towards that because I don't have any unique talents whatsoever. Do you?
I disagree, Hayley, if I may jump into what I think your unique talents are. I think Hayley is exceptionally good at being a matchmaker. That's your talent.
Oh, yes.
You're very good at it. Yeah.
Yes,
She's
I
an
am.
exceptional. You've had a success rate of a few couples, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. I have. One of them have got married, and then is yourself and your partner, and you've together many years later. So I'm doing pretty well at that. If you want to be set up with someone, let me know. Maybe I can help out. The command to give to your device is the word say. Or if you're listening via your phone, hop on to backchannel.tv. Maybe I can set you up with someone. You never know. The first person I set up, though, that had the success rate of getting married, I only set him up to get him out of the house because I was living with him at the time, and I just wanted him out so I could watch what I wanted on the TV. So, I mean, very loosely set him up. So, what's your unique talent, seeing as it's National Unique Talent Day today, Allyson?
Oh, my unique talent. God, what would it be?
You're enthusiastic all the time.
I try to find a silver lining in most bad situations. And some might call it obnoxious. I call that my unique talent.
Some might not want to work with you because they're like tired of it in the morning, and you're like, "Good morning, what a great day," and they're like, "No, it's 7:00."
I don't know who you might be speaking of, Hayley, but
but yes, you are a joy to be around. That's your unique talent. If you've got a unique talent this morning, you'd like to share it with us within reason. Just remember we're breakfast radio. There's certain things we can't discuss. But get in touch. The command to give to your device if you are watching us via your Echo show is the word say. Or if you're listening on an Echo audio-only device, hop onto backchannel.tv. Let us know your unique talent that way. Maybe we could get you on the air to show it off, depending on what it is. As always, with us throughout the morning is our lovely producer, Will. Good morning, Will.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Have you a unique talent, William?
I don't think so. I can make fresh pasta.
That is a talent.
Is it unique, though?
Well, not many people can be bothered doing it. I'm sure we could all do it if we had the time, but some of us will. Some of us
what you
just
do when you're single in your 20s. That's what you do. Instead of
is it?
You make
you make fresh pasta instead of talking to pretty boys.
Yeah.
I can plan a 2-hour talk show every day.
Yeah,
that's a unique talent.
Great planning skills. That's a unique talent. Yeah.
Come on, what more do you need?
A lot more. Annual income of over £30,000 would be great.
I don't have that. I cannot provide.
Producer Will is single, by the way, because obviously my unique skill is I'm good at matching people up. So producer Will is single. If anyone would like to get in touch, let us know. What's what we're here for? Why are you tapping at you're tapping at an imaginary watch there if you're listening?
Yeah, no one's getting any younger.
No one. You're definitely not, Will. Producer Will there, here with us until 8 a.m. this morning. Welcome to the Hayley and Allyson show. Let us know where you are listening in the world. Let us know what you've had for your breakfast. Allyson, this morning I watched her eat a fibre bar, so that was exciting.
I did. I even left the microphone on so they could hear the whole journey of the opening of the wrapper, the chewing of the food. It was,
really lovely this morning to hear and watch Allyson eat. But there you go. Let us know what you've had for breakfast this morning. I've just grabbed a bit of toast. Very busy morning this morning. It is also today, on this day in 1993, Mrs. Doubtfire was released. Little fact for you there.
Well, there we go. And I mean, that movie has stayed with us over the years, has it not? I still have a hard time suspending my disbelief, but it was a great film.
Listen, it was a child's film, really, Allyson. You can't, that would never happen. She'd never get away with that. But yes, it's a great film.
All I'm saying is if my dad walked in the house dressed up as a woman, told me he was my nanny, I think I'd be able to call him out on that. Pretty quickly identify, wait a minute.
Well, your dad's got real specific tattoos, so that would be easy enough, wouldn't it? Hang on, you've got the same tattoo as my dad, exactly the same. And if my dad walked in, I wouldn't recognise him, Allyson, because he's never been around. Good morning, welcome to the Hayley and Allyson show here on Backchannel. Get involved with the show. Let us know where you are listening in the world. We have shows throughout the whole of the day here on Backchannel. So if the Hayley and Allyson show isn't in your time remit, then coming up after us is Liv Harrison with Live Every Day. She's here 8 till 9. We've got the Anthony Davis show 12 till 2, and at 2 till 4 it's your pal Hal with Hal Rudnick. Listen, it is the 23rd, but almost 24th of November. We're almost at the end of November, which means that we need to really start buying some Christmas presents. Really, I bought one that come in the post today.
Good for you. I think I have one. I have ideas, but I've realized that, now's the time we got to start.
How do you and your partner decide? Because you're at that level now. You've been together like 6 years or whatever it is. And do you just tell each other what you want?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. My boyfriend always buys me a piece of jewelry too, which is sweet. He'll go because I'm like, I think he enjoys the process of trying to find a piece that I like. So he does that. But we're pretty direct about, I want this. This is what I want. Like, for instance, I've decided I think I'm going to ask him for a new chair for the show, for my office.
The romance.
I need some lumbar support, some back. Is that it? Lumbar? Is that the back?
Yeah. You don't want to be opening an engagement ring Christmas Day. No, you want some lumbar support. That's the age we're at now. Just get me a pillow that supports my head, babe. That's what I want. We don't need romance anymore. We just need something that's going to help us get through the day. Yeah, I'm at that level where I'm just like, just give me the cash. Just give me the cash.
I'll figure it out. Don't you worry. Yeah.
But there you go. Let us know where you are in the world. Good morning. Thank you for listening to the Hayley and Allyson show here on Backchannel. Coming up throughout the show this morning. Play the jingle music, Allyson. Coming up.
This morning.
Hang on, do it quiet and then I'll talk over it. Coming up this morning, we're going to be doing our Agony Aunties section where myself and Allyson try and solve your problems in our Agony Aunties section. We're going to be playing True or False. It's quite distracting, that actually. I didn't realise.
I know. Sorry.
Didn't realise I can't think. I feel like
I'm really trying to be quiet too.
We have got a competitive game of True or False coming up where you can be in with the chance to win a personalised song from Allyson, maybe a little dance from me if you're watching on the live video. Who knows? Whatever we can make up, you can win. And also, we're going to be talking about celebrities and their weird talents because it's National Unique Talent Day today. If you didn't know, you're probably already doing your talent. But if you've got a talent, you want to tell us what it is, do get involved. The command to give to your device if you are watching us on the live stream is the word say. Or if you're listening on an audio-only echo, hop on to backchannel.tv. Let us know what your unique talent is. Maybe we can talk about that later. But we're going to be talking about celebrities and what weird talents they have later on in the show. So stay involved with that. We're going to be doing the news stories very shortly. And here on the Hayley and Allyson show, we don't like to bring you the doom and gloom stories that are happening around the world. We like to bring you the fun things, the things that you might have missed because there's a lot of misery going on in the world. So we're going to bring you some of the fun stories that have been happening around the world, basically, such as this story, which I've got to be careful because it is a breakfast radio show. But a US man received his final paycheck in oil-covered pennies with a note which was, I'm not going to say what was on the note from his boss, but it wasn't very pleasant. But he received his final paycheck because in pennies, and it was 91,515 coins, weighed about 504 pounds, and they were delivered to the worker after he was forced to contact the government to pay his last paycheck. And that's petty, that, isn't it?
Not only pennies, oil covered. They were covered in oil. Because
so he can't even grasp them. He can't even hold them. They're just slipping out of his fingers.
He says he spent time, he's like, I clean some of the pennies every day. It's I can't believe the amount of labor he is having to put in labor to get paid for the labor that he did before. It's unbelievable. Was it an automotive shop or what? I think it was like that.
That's why they're covered in oil. Yeah. I mean, it's really, really petty, isn't it? But I sort of find it amusing. I mean, I'd find it amusing if it was him that did it, but it sort of feels like not that funny that it's the worker. He's owed this money. Just give him the money in a check. Why have you got to give it to him in pennies?
Yeah.
But there you go. 91,515 pennies he was paid in oil. I mean, have you ever had a job end as badly as that?
No, I have not. I have not been shipped a load of pennies covered in oil. No.
I mean, I get annoyed, Allyson. Myself and Allyson, if you haven't listened to the show before, we're stand-up comedians. And sometimes people still pay us in checks. And I get annoyed at that because I think, oh, God, I've got to go to the bank. I've got to pay that in. I've got to wait for days for it to clear. It
is a pain. Although, did you know of the new technology, Hayley? You can cash a check with your phone.
What?
Welcome to the world. 2021.
Welcome to the future.
Here we go. So a lot of banks have an app that you can put on your phone, and you can now cash that check through pictures. Ba-ba-ba.
I did not know that, Allyson. Thank you for bringing me into the 21st century there. There we go. I've been just going to the bank like some old lady. Put it under my mattress, hope it dissolves into money, maybe. Sometimes myself and Allyson, they, as well as giving us payment, they pay us in food. That's the level of comics we're at. Who needs a TV when you can get a pie and pea supper at your gig?
Oh, who doesn't love pie and pea supper? Oh, come on. Oh, a good eat pie. Oh, yeah. Sorry, not Hayley's cup of tea. Hayley would prefer more of a veggie. Is there a veggie pie? Veggie pie?
Sometimes I get a cheese pie. Sometimes we get a bag of crisps. It's very glamorous, the life of a stand-up comedian. We get paid in snacks. But will that pay the mortgage? You'd speak to my bank about that because apparently it doesn't. Also today, sorry, I forgot to mention this earlier, the Grammy nominations have came out.
Woo! Big day.
Yes, we've been snubbed again, Allyson.
You know what, though? Don't worry, Hayley. Our time will come.
Well, you've been doing your songwriting on this show, and you've not been acknowledged, so I'm afraid to admit, maybe next year you can get that Grammy for your songs. But Grammy nominations, John Baptiste leads the artists, including Justin Bieber, one of your lot, Ali, and Billie Eilish. So they're all the ones that have sort of got nods that they're going to be getting Grammys. So congratulations. You haven't won anything yet. Been nominated, though, which is more than I've been for my comedy. So
it's
good luck.
It's an honor to be nominated. I nominate you, Hayley Ellis, as my favorite comedian 2021. You are nominated. There.
Thank you. And I genuinely will put that on my posters.
Please do.
You laugh, but I will. I need something to fill in the blank spaces. Allyson, have you seen any news stories that have piqued your attention this morning?
I have. So in Southern California on a freeway, this is pretty excited. There was a one of those trucks that's delivering cash, and it had a little issue, and doors flew open. Money went flying all over the freeway. And you can imagine people were very excited. So people started to gather the money, not necessarily to give it back to the truck. They just started to gather the money. And what is happening now is there's video, and the police are saying, we've got everyone's money on you if you don't return the cash. So they're seeking out the people. So if you're one of them who grabbed a 20 and run, because it was mainly $1 bills, 1 and 20 was a lot of it. So it's not like it was, you're going to jail for that $7. But yeah, they are literally hunting people down. But what a day. Wouldn't that be a great day, driving to work and then just
would you hop out? Are you that desperate for $1? You'd hop out of your car on the freeway and start running across?
No,
I am,
no,
to be honest with you, I am that
Are
desperate. I would do it. I would do
you?
it.
Just because I would assume that it's like I'm being taped, or this is like one of those video shows, or that I would eventually
Yes.
get arrested, that I'm stealing. Like my brain is that way. But yeah, quite a day for some people on the freeway. That's
Do you
that's
know
a
what?
one time it's nice to be on the freeway. That's the only time
Yeah.
it's nice to be on the freeway.
Yeah.
Getting paid
You
to be
wouldn't
on the
mind the
freeway.
traffic if your £20 notes were flying at your screen. You've just reminded me of something very, very loosely based on this, and it's a story that from when I was in school. So I was in a class that was quite naughty, quite destructive class. And one day, I mean, now this is so obvious. Looking back, I think it's clear what they were doing. But one day there was a giant video camera in our class. And the teachers went out for like 20 minutes. So everyone was sort of playing up to the video camera, doing really naughty things. And they came back in the next day. They were like, oh, yes, we've seen what you've done on the video camera. And we will be playing that to your parents on Parents' Evening. So they were filming us. Just like, I mean, luckily I didn't misbehave. But some people were doing some things on that camera that they wouldn't want your parents to see. And they were going to play it.
How old were you? I love that the kids just full on fell for the setup. All right.
I know, so it wasn't even hidden. It wasn't even a hidden camera.
Like,
it was giant. Do you know those giant old-fashioned ones that you used to have that were like the size of a person? Yeah, and they were just like mooning the camera and doing like, so that was getting played out to some parents, and just literally played up to it. Not me though. I was a good child, just not very good at maths, so I was in a class with people that were destructive. But yeah, blatantly filming us. I couldn't get away with that now, could you? Probably because of CBS and
yeah, I'm sure there would be a lot of problems. Also, I think the kids would wise up. They'd be like, "Why is that camera so big?
big.
Why is that camera
just
so
a man
big?
behind it with a boom mic, just stood there.
Just
like,
ignore the man. Just behave. Do what you want. Do what you normally would do. Yeah, Trevor, set that desk on fire. Perfect. We'll be back in a minute."
You laugh, but they did. They really did. Yeah. Well, there you go. We're talking money on the freeway. We're talking the news stories on the Hayley and Allyson show this morning. A news story that I seen. I love this. So deputies responded in the US after a large pig, which they've ironically named Papa Pig, blocks the traffic in South Carolina. He basically, there was a traffic issue in York County on Thursday night, and when they responded to the traffic issue, a giant pig was blocking 2 lanes. That's how big the pig was. Papa Pig, they've named him. His owners were located, and they attempted to load him and take him home, but he was so large that he broke the trailer. I know how he feels. I know how he feels.
Me too. I was like, I get you, Big Papa.
Big Papa Pig. Like I say, myself and Allyson, we do a lot of driving. I've had it sometimes. I'm a big animal person, me, and I'll when we're driving around little country lanes in the UK, sometimes there's been rabbits sort of stopping in front of my car. So then I'm like, move, and they don't move. So I've had to get out the car and try to usher a rabbit away, and get back in the car, and then I'll drive a bit further, or sheep crossing. You've had that, Ali?
Yes, I have had sheep crossing get in the way. But it's scary on those little roads too, because then you got people flying in behind you. And if you're trying to usher that's when it gets scary. You're like, ah, move, you little buddy, move, you little buddy.
Yeah, the people in the UK are wild with their driving. If you've ever been blocked in by an animal, such, if you were stuck behind Papa Pig, let us know. Just a pig just looking at you like, and what? And what, mate? What are you going to do? Let us know. The command to give to your device is the word say if you are watching us via the live stream, or if you are on your phone, hop onto Backchannel.tv. Let us know where you are in the world and what you are up to this morning, apart from listening to myself and Allyson June Smith here on the Hayley and Allyson show. Ali, any more stories that have piqued your attention this morning?
Oh, well, yes. This one certainly has piqued my attention. So Arby's. Now, we don't have an Arby's here in the UK, but I was telling you guys a little bit about Arby's yesterday, how it's like one of their famous is a roast beef sandwich, sliced beef, a little bit of cheese in there. It's lovely. So Arby's, sandwichy place, really lovely. And they've got 2 types of fries. They've got curly fries, which, we're all a fan of. We all love a curly fry. A little bit more kick to a curly fry. And then they've got their crinkle fries. Well, Arby's is branching out. And they have decided to sell vodka, okay? Going from sandwiches to vodka. And they are selling 2 vodka flavors inspired by the curly fry, and then the other one is inspired by the crinkle fry. That's right, vodka flavored like French fries, or for our UK friends, chips. Chip flavored vodka.
Wow. I mean, I like sweet stuff like apple flavored like liqueurs, but never chip flavored. Just sounds greasy, doesn't it?
It does sound a little greasy. The curly fry vodka is said to be distilled with cayenne, paprika, onion, and garlic. And the crinkle one, oh my gosh, it just jumped on me, is going to be flavored with the crinkle fry is said to be a subtle tribute to its namesake with kosher salt and sugar. Because most fries that we have in places have salt and sugar in them. That's why we love them so much.
I didn't know they had sugar in them.
Oh, McDonald's fries particularly, even though we're talking about Arby's, which is interesting to know that Arby's does it. But McDonald's, that's why there's something about McDonald's fries. There's sugar in it. Yep.
I did not know that. I will be putting them in my cups of tea and coffee from now on. What a time to be alive.
It's a part of the preserving process. That is why they put sugar in it, to preserve the potatoes. I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I'm just saying.
She knows a lot.
Coming soon, guys, you can buy some French fry flavored vodka, which is the first time I've heard of stuff like this. So in Canada, for a while, there was a bacon flavored vodka.
Oh, what? Sorry, Allyson, repeat that for me.
Bacon flavored
bacon.
Vodka.
Oh, wow. So you can have your breakfast. I mean, this is not good if you have an addiction to alcohol, because you're now having 3 meals a day that taste like food as well. I mean, wow, bacon flavor. Oh, man.
Yeah.
What a world we live in.
We have a very special drink in Canada, particularly from the city that I am from, Calgary, Alberta. It's called a Caesar, which is kind of like a Bloody Mary, although it's slightly changed. So yeah, it's made with clamato juice. Hayley, have you ever heard of clamato juice?
I've never heard of it. I just feel like you say clamato, I say tomato. Is it one of them? Yeah. What is clamato?
No. Clamato
what is it?
Juice.
Is it like a clementine and a tomato combined? Like they were in a relationship?
No, even better, Hayley. It's a clam juice combined with tomato juice.
Oh, no.
Yes,
no.
It is. It is the most popular fish-based beverage drink in the world. Clamato juice, and that is what
Stop
we make.
Saying it. It's making me feel ill, please.
And that's what we make a Caesar out of. Yeah. So the vodka is a part of the Caesar drink, and so bacon flavored vodka went really well with the Caesar drink. Yeah.
Listen, I apologize if you're having your breakfast this morning and we are talking clamatos, because it sounds hideous. Did always want to visit Canada, never been, but now I don't. It's put me right off instantaneously.
I'm going to make you a drink. I'm going to make you a Caesar one day. I'm going to give you a jug of clamato juice.
No, you are not sending me any clamato juice.
And every day I'm going to be like, did you have a drink of clamato today, Hayley? Yeah.
I never have, and I never will, unless I'm on a reality TV show and they force me to drink it for points. Good morning. You're listening to the Hayley and Allyson show here on Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch, and react to host live via your Echo. If you're watching us on an Echo show, the command to say to your device is the word "say," followed by whatever you would like to tell us this morning, as long as it's not clamato juice related. Or if you are on an Echo audio-only device, hop onto backchannel.tv and you can get involved with the show. As easy as that. As easy as that, listen. Just a little click. It's easy as that.
It's that easy.
It is that easy. We're going to move on now. We're going to be playing a game this morning, a game that is a staple of the Hayley and Allyson show. It is the 1-star review. A lot of people online are very, very angry people, aren't they, Allyson?
Very angry with hatred and resentment and things in their heart that they need to get out. And so this is where they do it, in reviews.
They do. They review things online. They take out their anger. And we find it quite amusing here on the Hayley and Allyson show. So what we like to do is read out the reviews that they've left online. And we want you to guess what they are reviewing. Now, we always leave you a little tip. Today, they are reviewing a TV show. They're getting very angry about this TV show. But what TV show is it they are reviewing? We're going to give you a series of reviews, all left by different people on the World Wide Web. But what is a TV show? You can be in with a chance of winning a song from our lovely Allyson June Smith, not Grammy Award nominated, but she'll give it a go. That's all you can ask.
One day.
One day. She'll give it a go. So, first of all, myself and Allyson, as we read out the reviews, we are classically trained actors who haven't worked in many years. So we like to give ourselves a little bit of motivation. So, Allyson, would you like to read the first review, or would you like to go second today?
I will read the first review. I just want to remind our listeners as well, please keep in mind, this show might be a brilliant show. It's just these people, they've decided to not like it. So don't go thinking it's a bad show. It could be any sort of TV show. It might be a Emmy Award winning. It might be an amazing, right? But these people are angry. Okay, I'm going to read the first review. Hayley, what's my motivation?
Okay. I'd like to, your motivation is you're a man called Steve. I mean, some people say I go too niche on these, Allyson, but I don't think I give you enough details. A man called Steve, who he is 78. Okay. High cholesterol. Just think it's important that you know that. And he's currently stuck on the freeway behind Papa Pig, and he can't move. He's got to get somewhere. There you go.
Are 78-year-olds ever in a hurry? Okay, here we do this. Okay, here we go. All jokes from this series were replaced with some idiotic, pointless 80s references and cutaway gags, which at first were amusing, but eventually became annoying and repetitive. None of those gags had any relevance with the actual plot from each episode, and now, instead of being funny examples of random humor, became just a cheap excuse for the writers to introduce some lame cultural reference or bash the stuff they don't like. Those cutaway gags get more and more self-indulgent and lazy as time goes by. For example, there was one cutaway gag that only consisted of showing a list of celebrities the main character didn't like. The main character was in brackets.
Was the cough intentional? Was that part of the character? The blood pressure?
Yeah, it's his blood pressure. It's getting to him.
She's really, really getting into character, guys.
I am. Other was a long clip of Conway Twitty singing. Oh, no, he likes Conway Twitty. Hang on. Other was a long clip of Conway Twitty singing an entire song from start to finish.
Thank you.
Move that big. At the end.
Very good. Well done, Allyson. I enjoyed that immensely. Coughs and pig movement, really good.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. Really long review, actually. Didn't realise how long it was, otherwise you wouldn't have agreed to go first. What TV show are they talking about? They've given it 1 star. They said all the jokes from the series were replaced with idiotic, pointless 80s reference and cutaway gags. They do really long gags, but what is the TV show? Get your guesses in. If you're watching us via the live feed, the command to give to your device is the word say. Also, if you're watching us via the live feed, you can see a little stain that have appeared on my jumper.
It just
appeared. Yeah, I apologize.
Just appeared.
I'm just sweating out of the top part of my neck this morning. Lovely. I hope you're enjoying your breakfast watching that appear. Professional is a word people haven't used in regards to this show on the Hayley and Allyson Show. What TV show is it? If you are listening on an audio-only device, hop onto Backchannel.tv. Get involved that way. Okay, Allyson, I'll read the next review. Another review. Left another 1 stars, but what is the TV show? How would you like me to read this, AJ Smith?
All right. I want you to be I know. I want you to be the lady who answers the phone at the doctor's office. There we go. That's it. So the receptionist at a doctor's office. So I'm not even going to tell you you've had a bad day because we know you've had one. So you are the receptionist at the doctor's office. Go.
Okay. Also, can I just say I have actually tried ringing my doctors this morning, and I was on hold for longer than a queue in like a Disney World, and then they cut me off at the last minute. Really annoyed. Anyway, just wanted to vent that.
Well, I just want you to know that puts you even more in character. More in character.
If you are my doctors and you're listening, get in touch. Let me know when I can come in and have my appointment, please. The command to give to your device is the word say. Here we go. Doctor's receptionist. I'll get my words out. Very stupid show with stupid and unlikable characters. I just can't see why so many people like this show. It is easily one of the worst shows ever made, along with Mystery Science Teacher 3000 and House MD. What is so great about this stupid show? It was a complete waste of time from beginning to end. The cultural references were lame. Most of the jokes were unfunny and offensive, and all about this show sucked.
Wow.
That last word was sucked. Sucked.
Sucked.
Well, what is the show? We're not giving much away, really. A lot of people don't like it. There's a lot of old references in there. They're saying the jokes are unfunny and offensive. Offensive is probably a good clue. But what is the TV show they are talking about? The command to give to your device is the word say, or hop onto Backchannel.tv on your phone. Let us know that way. We're going to read you a few more clues before we do our spoon-fed round, which is basically where we tell you the answer. And we just expect you to have a little guess still, even though you know what it is. That's the kind of show we are here. We just tell you. So, Ali,
all right,
another review, please.
Okay, and what is my motivation, Hayley?
Okay, you're a woman who's very hungover because she's had a lot of Arby's fried. Yeah, and she can't move because she's got a cat sat on her head. Is that niche enough?
That's very niche, and I love it. I feel I can become one with this character. All right.
Okay. There we go.
I've watched numerous episodes of this series in the vain hope of figuring out what the hell it is that so many people love so much about it. No such luck. It strikes me as The Simpsons crossed with South Park minus all traces of wit, irony, satire, and any other redeeming features of the aforementioned animated shows. The number of times I have laughed at this program I could count on one hand, and it's never been more than a mild chuckle. Look, I'm fine with repulsive characters, tasteless jokes, and un-PC behavior, and gross out humor, as long as there's actually some kind of point to it. But in this show, I have found none.
Very well read there, Allyson. She is available for tired woman with cat on her head roles if you are casting at the moment. What is a TV show? Some more clues in that one that I think you can probably latch on to. They say it's animation, so it strikes you as like The Simpsons crossed with South Park. A lot of bad, gross humour on PC, but what is the TV show? Come on, get your guesses in. The command to give to your device is the word. Ali?
Say.
That's all you need to say is say to your device. Or if you're on a mobile phone on an audio-only Echo listening, hop onto Backchannel.tv and you can get in touch with us that way. So get your guesses in. We're giving you some more clues. We're going to read you out another review now. How would you like me to read this one?
I want you to read it as, you know what, I feel like it's been a rough day for you already, right? You've tried to call the doctor. You can't get through to the doctor. I know your lovely baby has been keeping you up. I'm going to keep it real simple.
Mm-hmm.
Tired mom.
Tired mom. I can do that. Don't even need to
go.
Act, mate.
Take a break. Just read it like tired mom.
Tired mom. Here we. Do you know what she did last night? Sorry, I will get back on the point in a minute. So she's not very well at the minute. She's got a little cold, so she wants to be with me all the time. But she got into our bed last night. She's waking up. And she slept on me like a little rucksack on my back all night. I'm so tired. I couldn't move, Allyson, because she was there. Do you know, like a little sack? Yeah. I mean, it's cute,
sounds cute, but not when you're trying to sleep.
Not when I'm trying to sleep. Anyway, here we go. It's funny how my brother only ever wants to see... Sorry, I'll start that again. I'm so tired. I messed it up.
I know, babe. It's okay.
Method acting. It's funny how my brother only ever wants to see the stupid cartoons that come on TV. This proves that comedy is easy. When people are watching comedy movies or a comedy TV series, they are not thinking, I better have some judgment about what I laugh at. No, they are not. They're just thinking, I want to laugh. Laughter feels good. Laughter is the very best medicine, and that is why comedy is so easy. You think comedy is easy? Come to my gigs. Come to a Buzz Bingo Saturday night when you're doing a gig to people with the coats on. It's not easy. Me and Allyson make it look very difficult, actually.
You would watch us and be like, stand-up comedy and laugh. It is extremely hard. It is
really hard. You'd watch us and you'd realise how hard it is.
Those girls are struggling. That is hard work. That
is hard work. I watched a woman eat a full pizza when I was on stage the other night. So yes, it is hard.
She also didn't break eye contact with the pizza. That's my favorite point. Not for one second.
Not for 1 second. With a knife and fork, she ate the pizza with. I mean, at least she had a bit of she was very sophisticated.
Classy.
I felt like Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense, Allyson. I was just like, "Hello, I'm here," and she was just like. Comedy's going great. If you'd like to see me on tour, I am touring from 2022. Get involved.
All right, so let's go over some of these clues from the review. So it sounds like, okay, sum it up. 80s, there's the 80s references, right? 80s references. People have compared it to The Simpsons. People have compared it to, I almost actually said the name of the TV show. That's where I'm at today. South Park. Let's see. Some people are saying they don't find it funny at all. A lot of cutaways, a lot of like repulsive, gross out humor. So, I mean, there's only so many of these TV shows. We could take a guess. I think Simpsons crossed with South Park is a really good reference for what this show is. Here's a spoon feed round.
They drag a joke out. That's a really good clue as well. They just forget that joke and they use that joke. Yeah,
as many times as they
let's
can.
do this. Yep. Let's do the spoon fed round. So with Allyson, let's give them some clues that basically tell you what the show is. They tell you what the show. Which bit?
This show aired in 1999. Woo! There were 377 episodes. If you're a Fanatic fan, it's about the Griffin family. Come on, I've told you.
Come on.
Seth MacFarlane, Mia Kunis, and Patrick Warburton, I always say it wrong, are the main actors in this TV show. I personally find it very funny. Please, if you know, Freddie, good morning, Freddie, you're back again. He was going to say that it's American Dad, but he has changed his mind. Freddie has come in before we announced it, and Freddie, you're a guy, you got it. It's Family Guy.
Yes.
Good job, Freddie. Excellent.
Well done. You are our winner this morning, Freddie. You win a personalised song from our lovely Allyson June Smith that I just let her know that just before the show. Allyson, are you ready? I'll give you no time whatsoever.
Okay, let me see what I can win.
Okay, Freddie won. He's won a song from you, Allyson. Take it away.
Hey, Freddie, you're a guy. We know because you're... Oh, no, guys.
You like pie. You like pie. Keep going.
You like pie.
And Family Guy.
And Family Guy. That was the roughest one yet. But Freddie, I just want to say that we are very grateful for you. We celebrate you. We're very pleased that you won today and he loves pie. Good work, team. Thank you, Freddie.
Genuinely lost a listener during that. So that's always good to see, isn't it? Just people dropping off.
Singing.
Thank you for taking part, Freddie. Well done. You are our winner today. You win that song that you can take away and play it with you in your head throughout the rest of the day. Well done. Good job. This was the 1-star review where we take people's reviews online where they've got very angry about something that they really shouldn't need to. And we read them out and let you guess. So well done, Freddie. Coming up throughout the rest of the show, we are going to be doing our Agony Auntie section very, very shortly where myself and Allyson try and solve your problems or make them a lot worse. Are you doing the background music? Okay.
I am. I'm doing background.
Okay. I found like it sounds like someone's like humming on public transport and you're like, where's that
I'm trying to keep it quiet.
Okay, let's go again. Let's do it again. Okay. Start. Coming up, we're going to be doing our Agony Auntie section where we're going to be solving your problems. Although my problem feels like I've got tinnitus at the minute because of this. Also, we're going to be doing a game of true or false where myself and Allyson get very competitive with a game of true or false. And we're going to be talking about celebrities' tweets, the first tweets they've ever done. And we're going to be talking about it's really off point.
She can't do it. I'm sorry, everyone. You
I
were doing
can't.
really good. You were doing really
I
good.
was, and then it's there in my head and it just won't go. Thank you, Allyson, for the background music. We're going to be that's what's coming up throughout the rest of the day. So stick around. We might not do any more songs because people don't tend to like them, but stick around. Also throughout the day on Backchannel, which is the only place to listen, watch, and interact with hosts live on your device. There's also shows throughout the rest of the day. So Liv Harrison is coming up. She's here next with the Liv Harrison show from 8 till 9. And then after that, we have got the Anthony Davis show, who is here till 12 till 2. And then your pal Hal with Hal Rudnick, he is here at 2 till 4. So get involved with those shows, as well as the Hayley and Allyson show here on Backchannel. Like I say, the only place to listen, watch, and interact with your shows via your Echo. But now, Allyson, it's our Agony Auntie section.
Look, I love this section so much. I have a passion for problems, everyone. I've got a passion for problems. I don't like dealing with my own. So if you have some issues that you would like to air and you just want some input, Hayley and I are not professionally trained therapists. It's weird, I know, because we have so many skills. You're like, well, you're obviously professional musicians. You are obviously, but we are not professionally trained therapists. But we do care. We do want to help, even if it's just to help you joke away the pain of whatever issue you're going through. That's what we're here for. And we're very grateful for all of you who do share your problems. Also, if you're listening and you think you have some input for someone who has a problem, if you've gone through something as well, please let us know. Share information with your device, share it with us, and help us to make the world a better place, or at least help someone get through one particular situation within their life. So, without further ado, let us get into our Agony Auntie section. Hayley, you want to read the first problem?
I do, Allyson. And I just want to stress, like Allyson said, we aren't trained therapists. Some people have blocked me before for giving my advice out, and some people don't speak to me at all anymore because of it. So just bear that in mind when you're sending your problems.
Yeah, I told you not to talk about family dinners anymore, Hayley. Let's move on.
I'm not going to do it. So here we go. First question. I've just moved into a new house, and when I invited my friend over, she kept giving me unsolicited advice about how I should arrange the furniture, decorate, paint the walls, etc. Anyway, I believe she comes from a good place, but this is how she is with everyone, constantly offering her opinions and advice when it's not asked for. It's a non-stop verbal diarrhea, and it's like she can't help herself. The onslaught was such that I couldn't get a word in. How can I get her to stop, or at least get myself to a place where I don't care anymore? Okay, well, Allyson will give you some genuinely good advice. I would just say stop inviting around.
Actually, Hayley, that was going to be my advice.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Look, if she's going to be throwing in her 2 cents about how your place should be, well, no more coming over to my place then. If you aren't just going to celebrate my home for what it is, and that is a beautiful place that you are welcome into, then guess what? You're not welcome anymore.
In fact, you should put a mat out in front of the door saying you're not welcome. No, like to wipe your feet on you, and you're not welcome.
Why don't we have that? Why don't we have welcome mats? We should have you're not welcome mats. Anyway,
yeah.
See, this is the brilliance that comes out of this show. You know what you could say? Again, I'm a devious person. I would say I would put yourself in the situation of that person, and I would go out to lunch with them one day and maybe say, you know, I feel really bad. I went over to so-and-so's house and I was mentioning some things about what they could do with their place, and they told me that they found it really insulting that I offered my opinion. And you know what? I realized that maybe I should have waited until they asked what I thought about their place before I started. So see what you're doing there? You are describing what happened with her, but you're putting yourself in the position. That way you can make her realize that it's your self-reflection, and hopefully she takes on that self-reflection and changes herself for the better.
Bada boom, bada bing, problem solved. Yeah,
lie, everyone. I'm all about lies. Good use lies, though, right? The right kind of lie.
I mean, I think we're used to getting criticism of our parents and something. We don't want it from your friends as well, especially when it's not been asked for. Myself and Allyson, we know what it's like when people give you unsolicited advice because we're stand-up comedians, and sometimes we come off stage and people will just tell us what they thought when we haven't asked. That happens quite a lot, and we just have to smile and grin and bear it. But yeah, listen, don't invite her around your house. She doesn't sound like a nice person. I'm sure, or you could go round to her house and just criticize everything in her house. That's what I'd do.
I mean, that's the other thing you could do, which is a brilliant thing. Why don't I come around to yours? God, I'd move this sofa. I moved this. I mean, that's another great way of dealing with it, Hayley, actually, and very entertaining. A very entertaining way, I think, of doing it, just to see how they would react and if they got upset. And then you could say, oh, well, you gave me input on my place. I was just giving you input on your place. I thought that's what we just only did. P.S. Change your hair.
Yeah. Is that dress meant to fit as badly as that, or you're negging them? That's what you're doing. But there we go. Another problem solved. Apologies if you and your friend don't speak anymore after this. Here we go, Ali. Another problem for you to solve, or at least discuss. So here we go. It starts off with a so. Love a problem that starts off with a so. So I'm going to my new sister-in-law's for Thanksgiving tomorrow, so we need to answer this quickly, where she's insisting on cooking everything. Her cooking is just awful. Oh, God. I'm no Michelin star chef, but my cooking couldn't possibly be worse than hers. I'm not sure I can stomach another long dinner with her awful food. How can I tell her, or at least tell her I want to help so that I can mitigate some of the damage?
Tell her you're on a weird diet and you can only eat certain things, so you need to make some dishes that you can eat when you get there.
You've done that before, haven't you, Allyson?
I didn't even hesitate. I didn't even hesitate, everyone. Yeah, genuinely tell her you are doing some sort of thing, so you want to make a few dishes so you can really fill up on those things because you are following. And if she asks you, about the eating palette, and just say, you know what, I'll tell you after Thanksgiving. I don't want to put diets into anyone's minds. It's just my own thing. That's what I would do. I literally would say that. I think that's a great excuse for a lot of things. You're following an eating plan. Everyone's about that. Is she that? Also, I mean, you can also do the speech of like, I know you want to cook everything, but I want to enjoy time with you. I don't want you to be running around the whole time. I don't want you to be. So please allow me to do a couple of things. Therefore, you'll have a bit more time so we can enjoy each other, which is what Thanksgiving is supposed to be about. And then my last piece of advice is eat a big meal before you go there and just tell her you are feeling sick, can't eat at the meal.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Great advice from Allyson. You're getting a bit more ruthless. You're getting a bit more like me with your advice, Allyson. When we first started the show, when we first started the show, Allyson was like, "Do you know what? You got to do what's the best thing for you and your friends." And now you're like, just tell her her food's off. But listen, I exactly like you. I'd fill up and just say, I don't feel too good. Actually, I'm not going to eat much. I'm just going to eat light, or get some food on the way home. Make sure you go drive-through. Can you go? Is drive-throughs open on Thanksgiving?
We're not sure because, again, we're in the UK. We don't mean to sound silly. We're in the UK, and Thanksgiving isn't even celebrated here, everyone. Shocker. Because Thanksgiving in the States is a massive deal. Some would say even bigger than Christmas. So for all of our Thanksgiving friends in the US of A, we don't know. Are things open on Thanksgiving? Maybe not. Maybe not.
There you go. That's another problem we've attempted to solve on the Hayley and Allyson show. You are listening to the Hayley and Allyson show and watching if you're on an Echo show. Get involved with the show. If you are watching, like I say, on the live stream, then the way to do so, the way to get in touch, the command to give to your device is the word say. And tell us whatever you would like to tell us this morning, within reason, please. It's a breakfast show. It's still morning. Or if you are listening on an audio-only Echo, hop on to backchannel.tv. You can get involved with the chat that way. We are doing our Agony Aunties section currently, where myself and Allyson are trying to solve your problems, albeit making them much, much worse. We're not trained we're not trained therapists. We don't get paid enough for this. If we were therapists, we'd invoice you after we answered these, and you'd cry when you realised how much that would cost you.
And then your next problem would be, how do I pay this expensive bill?
So here we go. Did I tell you that I went to a counsellor once, Allyson, and she just talked about her problems the whole time?
No.
Yeah, I'm not even joking. I was offering her solutions to her problems, and I'm like, I don't think this is how this is meant to work. So here we go. Another problem for Hayley and Allyson to answer. If you think you've got some advice also that you could chip in for this person, then, like I say, get involved on your device. The command to give is the word say, or hop onto backchannel.tv and help us out here. Here we go. Another problem, Allyson. Let's see if you can solve it. I have been engaged for 1.5 years now. Right. Okay. I know what's going to happen here, by the way, because myself and Allyson, we are in long-term relationships, never been asked. And sometimes producer will puts problems in about marriage and things just to get to us. I'm feeling it's one of them. But I'll continue. I have been engaged for 1.5 years now. We are both in our 40s and have been married before. I have no contact with my ex. When my fiance and I first got together, I made the mistake of discussing things from my previous marriage. There was nothing good about my past, but my fiance doesn't believe that. He still thinks I'm in love with the ex. I am not. He admits to being jealous and possessive and needs to feel like he is number one. If he is not number one, then he cannot move forward with me. I'm just thinking, dump him. Anyway, he has always been the first for the woman he was married or dated. He has never been with a woman that has as much of a past in regards to relationships. He wants to be able to get over this hurdle about my ex, and I want to do everything to help us with this hurdle. What can we do? Allyson.
Well, I don't think this is an us hurdle. I think this is a him hurdle, is what I think. I think you were being very sweet to even include the word us in this situation. I want to commend you. You have obviously discussed this, so there has been open communication between the two of you. He admits to being jealous and possessive and needs to feel like he's number one. Okay, this is a big statement right here in the middle of this, So I'm going to say maybe some more discussions around him being jealous and possessive need to occur because, look, very few people go into a relationship and then get married without having previous relationships. So I don't know if he's just talking about, I mean, has he not dated anyone since he was 15? Like, I don't understand, because people grow, people develop. And what he should realize is that your past with your ex is what has set him up to be in such a wonderful relationship, because you've already learned so many things and gone through bad experiences that you've chosen him because he symbolizes all the things that you do want in your life. So, I mean, maybe he needs to realize that, but I think there really needs to be some talk maybe about, him being jealous and possessive, because, it's you're with him. The past doesn't matter, right? Life is about looking forward. Don't look in the rear view mirror is my life motto. I also use it when I'm driving, but it's more of a life motto, right? What went on behind you? That's behind you. What's in front of you is what it's mattering, right? What's what matters, not what's mattering. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. But I truly believe this. I want to commend you on having a discussion with him. But I think there needs to be some more discussions around jealous and possessive. And hey, if this is really a problem with him, maybe you two should talk about going to couples counseling. I don't think you need it, but that might be a nice way to get him talking about some more things. Hey, what do you think?
No, absolutely. I think you've nailed it there, Allyson. I mean, like, say, no one really goes into a relationship, especially when you're in your 40s, having had no previous other relationships. So I think he's being ridiculous, to be honest with you. And I think he does need some therapy to get over those issues. I don't think the issue is you. I think the issue is him. And don't let him make it feel like it is you, because it's not. I'm telling you now. But yeah, I would. I mean, he's too needy for me. I know you love him and you want to be with him, but for me, I mean, I don't even sign up for a gym for 12 months because that's too much pressure.
Like, I don't. A lot of pressure. Yeah. I do like, though, that the last one is the last line is he wants to be able to get over this hurdle about my ex. Okay, so he does want to get over it. He realizes that this is a thing within himself. You might even want to bring up, if this is hard for him, this situation, this sort of thing that he can't move on from will start to spill over into other aspects of his life. Jealousy and possessiveness, that is not just a relationship thing. That goes into work, that goes into so maybe it is time to look into that a bit more, just so he can lead the fullest and most positive life that he can create for himself. So I think you're doing everything you can. You're a very good person to even, have these open discussions with him. Yeah, so I just want you to affirm him and let him know that he is number one. But, I think maybe talking to somebody else or maybe a book. Let's start on a book about self-discovery, how to deal with jealousy and possession. Maybe he needs to read that.
Get him that for Christmas. You could get him that for Christmas.
Babe, I know you wanted a big screen TV, but here's what I got you instead. I got you
several books by psychologists.
And
all about
therapy
possessiveness.
sessions. We're going to go to couples therapy. It's going to be great.
I got it on Groupon, free sessions. Happy Christmas. Enjoy yourself.
We're going with my ex and his partner, though. That's all right. Right? That's all right.
Double date. Thank you, Allyson. Thank you for your problems today. Producer Will, do you have a problem for our Allyson Johnsworth?
I've got an ace problem, a cracking problem, if you will. Thanks, Hayley.
Yeah.
This problem says, a coworker who I don't know well, but see around often, brackets, we work at a very small company, sent me a message on a dating site. I know it can be fun to send a couple of silly messages back and forth when you see your friends on these sites without making it weird, but I don't think this is that.
Okay.
Whoa, I've lost my place. Both of these friends, I don't think it's that. If I see coworkers on dating sites, I think the polite thing to do is just to ignore it and move along. So I was not super into the fact that this guy messaged me, but I figured he was just being a kind of socially obtuse. His message implied that he was going to ask me out, quote, until he realized who I was, which made me immediately uncomfortable. Should I block him and just pretend that it never happened, or should I tell him that our interaction made me feel uncomfortable?
I think in this situation, because it's a work person, I would block them.
Go to HR.
I would block them, and then I would try to. So he realized who he was. So did he message? So this has all been on messages. So what I would do is I would just stop the messaging platform with this person. I would be a big person, go into work the next day and just straight up say, hi, look, I realized we were messaging the other day, but because we're work friends, I think we should just communicate at work and maybe not necessarily chat on that site anymore. I don't even think you need to say dating. You don't even need to say that. You can be really just, hey.
Like, hi, if you need to contact me, feel free to send me a message on Slack or drop me, keep it strictly professional. Because it sounds pretty obvious that you're not into this gentleman. No. I assume it's a gentleman.
Could be either way. Yeah, could be a woman. But regardless, I would block that form of communication. I would block that messaging. And I would lightly and directly say to them, hey, messaging on that platform. But, work friends, we can just talk at work and keep it in the work realm. I think that's the best thing for us to do moving forward.
I think so too. I do agree, though, that it is funny to message your friends when you see them on dating sites, which I do. Well, it happened to be very recently. My friend sent me a message from a dating site that we're both on, and I don't know. I just think it's funny because I think it's more awkward if you don't match with them.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, is it though? I mean, you could be friends without, you're probably like, ooh, this is.
Yeah, I think it's funny.
Here's the thing: I'm not on dating sites, everyone.
Well, you don't need to be. We get it, Allyson. You might not be engaged, but okay, you're in a long-term committed relationship. Okay, message received. Someone's loved.
But you don't know that. You're not in this situation.
No, I don't know that.
I am very loved, though. Don't get me wrong. I love my boyfriend very much. Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty easy. You aren't into it. Just be direct. Put on your big person pants and just say, hey, we are talking at work. That is it. Don't, I just blocked the thing. Yeah. Because if this is what they're like, you don't even need to. Yeah, no, done. Move on.
It's not the one.
No, just work friends and just to be direct. Be direct but polite. At all times, if you're direct and you're polite, no one can have a problem with that. As long as you're going into
Yeah.
things not trying to hurt anyone's feelings, and you're not because he was obnoxious or they were obnoxious. So you could just be like, "Hey, let's keep it
And
in the office."
hopefully he will learn from this experience that it's not appropriate to message your work colleagues on dating applications.
Yeah.
And maybe you'll, do somebody else a favor in the future. Hayley Ellis, whoa. Is it appropriate to message your colleagues on dating apps?
So I'll tell you what's not appropriate: to eat some
Eating
Halloween
while
candy.
you're working, Haley.
I
Eating
know.
while you're working. No, I'm kidding.
I
go on.
saw you shovel it all in there.
I'm
so I was
so
like,
Joe, I
okay,
just
now
found
is
some-
when I'm going to put her on screen.
I just found some Halloween candy, and I was like, "Oh, I could really eat that."
What was it? And why are you not sharing?
From Halloween leftover that the children never took because I stopped answering the door.
Of course.
Because I stopped answering the door.
Yeah, well, I
I've had
realised I
enough
was running
candy.
low. I was running low, and I was like, "Oh, well, I'm not going to have any for myself if I keep answering."
Well, apart
so
from it's been a month later and you've still got stuff.
there was a lot left.
So you can't be...
What was the question, Will? What year is it? Who's the queen?
Is it appropriate to message your colleagues on dating apps?
No,
Work.
not at all. Unless they show some sort of interest in you. Do you not think?
Even then, messaging on a dating app, I'd be like,
It
yeah.
depends. I mean, if it's your boss, that's really bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be
Will,
bad.
you've definitely done it because you're being really quiet. You've definitely done this.
No, I haven't. I've messaged
You
people.
have. You can tell.
No, I
You're
haven't.
like,
No, I
"Oh,
haven't.
no, it is bad."
Haley, I
Yeah.
work for myself. I've been self-employed. The only other time I've had a boss was when I worked at the library. She was called Doris. She was 85. And there's a lot there that's just not going to work out. It's just not going to work out between me and her.
Yeah,
No,
you try
I
it.
mean-
yeah, well, she is 85. It's not going to last long, is it?
And she's a
Um,
she. And,
she's a
you know,
woman.
there's some
And
things.
the age gap's a big problem. So, no. I've not messaged...
Doris, if you are listening and you received an inappropriate message from producer Will, it's okay. Let us know. The command to give to your device is the word say. Thanks, producer Will.
The command to give to the... She was hard of hearing.
Oh, bless her.
The command to give. We love producer Will.
Producer Will, thank you. You are watching the Hayley and Allyson show here on Backchannel. Oh,
Backchannel.
That can be. Let's give me a sugar boost. We are here until 8 a.m. Get involved in the show or with the show. And I will speak properly in the next hour. Coming up, we're going to be playing True or False. Myself and Allyson June Smith get competitive in a game of True, far too competitive for a breakfast TV show, in which you can win no prize. But we're going to get competitive. We're going to be playing Guess the Celebrity tweets and Guess the Celebrity who said them. And we're going to be talking about a celebrity's hidden talents. Some of them hide them really well, even when they're singers. Really hide those talents. This is Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch, and interact live on your device. If you are watching us this morning, good morning. And the command to give to your device is the word say. If you're listening on an audio-only device, hop onto backchannel.tv. Get involved that way. But it's time now, Allyson, for True or False.
True or false? This is a competitive game of true or false that Hayley and I play every day. We keep official scores. We keep the week tally. So far we're doing all right. So Monday was a tie. Tuesday I won. Today might be the day that Hayley pulls it together and totally pulls it together. She is actually a very strong true and false player. And you all can join in as well. This is the easiest game to be a part of. All you got 1 out of 2 answers. You take a choice. Take a guess. Oh my gosh, Hayley, it's spilling
I'm
into
rubbing
me.
off on you. Yeah,
I
know. So it's Wednesday. It's hump day. Listen, we're struggling. So help us out here. Give us some answers. Like Allyson says, it's true or false. It doesn't matter if you lose. Listen, it's only myself and Allyson that get competitive. Almost Squid Game like competitive with this. It's quite serious. So Allyson, first or second, would you like to go?
I feel like yesterday did I go first? So why don't I ask you a true or false question first today?
Okay.
So
Me.
true or false? Producer Will has put it's really hard. So he's amping up the true and false questions as the week goes on. Here we go. 50 Cent and Charlie Chaplin were alive at the same time. True or false?
True or false?
50 Cent
Okay.
and Charlie Chaplin were alive at the time. True or false?
Now, instantly, I'd go false because I think Charlie Chaplin's really old. But 50 Cent's actually knocking on a bit, isn't he? 50 Cent's
Yeah.
got to be in his 50s. He's got to be in his 50s. 50 Cent. And when did Charlie Chaplin die?
Please say it
yeah.
correctly. Please say it correctly.
Why am I saying it
Fitty.
wrong?
Fitty.
50 Cent. 50 Cent.
50 Cent.
Is it his 50s? Charlie Chaplin, I can't. When did he pass away? So he was around in the 30s. I think maybe true then, because I'd instantly go false, but then that's what they expect you to say. Tricky tricksters.
You're thinking like Allyson, tricksters.
I'm thinking like Allyson, June Smith here.
Tricky tricksters. And we just found out, producer Will told us that 50 Cent is 46.
Is
so
that,
50 is 46.
I thought he was a lot. Apologies, 50 Cent, if you're listening. I'm sure you are.
Use some oil of Olay, Fitty, is what Haley's saying to you.
I'm just saying he's had a rough life. 46. Okay. I'm going to... Oh, that's changed. Okay, no, I'm going to stick with my original answer, which is... Oh, no. I'm going to go true.
You're going to go true. So you think...
If it's false, because if it's false, it's like obvious. It sounds obvious because they're like, oh, Charlie Chaplin's old. So it sounds obvious. Okay. So I'm going to go true.
Okay. So, Hayley, are you locking that in? True is your final answer.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Locked in. Go.
Hayley, well done. That is true, sister. Yes.
She's dabbing.
Charlie Chaplin died when 50 Cent was about 2.5 years old. So there we go.
Hey, there you go. Well, yeah, I'm made up with that.
Hayley, first point of the day. This is the happiest I've seen her all morning, everyone. She's really perked up.
Is.
Maybe we start with her. This gives you a zing, babe. This gives you a zing. All right.
Winning gives me endorphins. Allyson, are you ready for your question?
I am ready.
She is ready. Like I say, if you would like to join in and help Allyson, don't, because I like to win. So, Michigan. Michigan is larger than Great Britain. Is that true or is it false? Michigan. Am I saying that right? Michigan.
I don't want to judge you. Michigan.
Michigan, okay. Michigan.
Yeah, but I like Michigan. Michigan.
So many US people now toes are curling. Michigan is larger than Great Britain. Is that true or is it false, Allyson?
Well, you know what? Great Britain is much tinier than it thinks it is. Great Britain has little man syndrome. So I'm going to say, I think that's true. I think Michigan is larger than Great Britain. I'm not going to think too much about it. I'm going to say true. I'm going with true. True, Hayley. That is my final answer. Locked in. Even if a bunch of people jumped in right now and told me it was false, which you could easily do by just saying to your device, say, I am still sticking with, I think Michigan is larger than Great Britain.
Okay, she stick with true, and I can tell you, Allyson, that the answer is true. Yep, the area of Great Britain is about 94,226 square miles. Just knew that. Top of my head, including land and water, but the area of Michigan is 96,716 square miles. So yes, you got it right as well, Allyson.
Hey, I celebrated your success.
Okay, yes, but I'm not as civil as you. True or false here on the Hayley and Allyson show. Get involved with the game. Allyson, it's my turn for a question, but what is the question, please?
Okay, the question, true or false, Hayley? Now, I want to make sure I say this correctly.
Correctulous.
I was trying to add in the word as I was saying correct.
Isn't that a type of cloud? Is that a correctulous cloud?
Is that a correctulous cloud? Cumulus or cumulus
clouds.
Cumulus clouds weigh anywhere from 15 to 30 pounds. And then in brackets, they're the big fluffy ones. So cumulus clouds weigh anywhere from 15 to... Oh, there's a picture of a cumulus cloud we now have. If you were watching on the visual, those are the cumulus clouds right now.
There we go. Okay. But are
Oh,
clouds
producer
heavy?
Will, the
It
picture that you've chosen,
depends.
it looks like where I'm from. That looks like where I'm from in Canada. I just want you to know that.
Are
And I
you
have a
from
little.
Canada, Allyson? You barely mention it. Are you from Calgary, Alberta? Oh, give
I
Canada. If
am.
it's so
88
good, go back.
Olympics. Eddie the Eagle. Jamaican bobsled team. That was our year.
You really hold on to that. That's what you're going to be saying, like when you're in your 80s. 88 Olympics,
That was our
Calgary,
year.
Alberta. It was our year.
All right.
Do you know what? Clouds, I mean, it depends if they're full of rain or not, doesn't it?
Oh, that's a good question. So cumulus
Mm.
clouds weigh anywhere from 15 to 30 pounds. What do you think? What do you think? True or false, Hayley?
I'm
Are
going to
there
go
any
false
cloud? Oh, you're.
because
Yeah.
just because I think if they're full of rain, I don't know what this scientists are like. What is she talking about? Do you know what? I'm dreading that age when my daughter starts asking me questions because I'm just going to have to tell her to ask her device because I don't know anything about anything.
Hey, and that's okay. That's not true. You'll be like, do you want me to tell you about a comparison joke? You want me to? Here's a set of punch. Rule of 3, kid. Rule of 3. All right.
I'm going to say false.
You're
I
saying
think
cumulus
they're quite
clouds.
light.
Okay, so you think they weigh less than 15 to 30
Yeah,
pounds.
don't judge. Don't be judging clouds. Don't be cloud shaming for its
All right.
weight. All right.
Don't be cloud shaming. Your final answer is
Yes, it is, Allyson. I don't know. I don't know now. You make him. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Let's go false.
well, Hayley. You are absolutely correct.
Woo!
You did it, girl. You did it. Look at that. Hayley,
did
2
do
points
it.
now.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if Allyson can get this right and even the scores. There are 14 bones in a human foot. But is that true or is it false?
Ooh, I'm going to say I think it is. Read it to me again. Read it to me again one more time. Let me hear it. Let me hear it again. Let me hear it.
I'm not giving away any clues in it. There are 14 bones in a human foot. Human.
I am going to say it's a real shame because then I'm an expert on platypus feet.
Oh, of
but
course you
human
are.
feet, not
Yeah, of course you are.
like that.
Why
Like
wouldn't
think
you
of a
be?
word animal. Okay. I'm going to say there are 14 bones in the foot. I'm going to say that's false. That is definitely false. The human foot has hundreds of bones in it. I'm sure I've broken many of them as I've rolled my ankle, and as I get older, my arches fall. So I feel like I have already broken more than 15 bones in my own foot. So I'm going to say there's more than 14 bones. So there are 14. I'm going to say that is a false statement. If there's any doctors listening, I apologize, but I'm going with false.
Okay, she's going with false. Are you sticking with that, Ali?
Yeah, I am, Hayley.
Yeah, sure?
Yep.
Not too late to change your mind?
No, I'm sticking with false.
Okay, well, the answer is true. No, it's false. You're right. You're completely right.
Yeah.
There are 28 bones in each foot. How many bones have you broken in your life then? I've never broke a bone.
Have you never broke a bone?
Never broke a bone.
Wow. Okay, I've broken a toe. I've
Yeah.
broken an wrist and arm. It was in the same one, but we count that as 2. I don't know if that counts. But yeah, I've broken a toe. I've broken an arm. But I swear I've had more things break in my feet because there have been periods of times where, like, I used to go through a period where I rolled my ankle a lot. I went over on my ankle a lot, and I'm quite sure I did a lot of damage. Yeah.
There you go. That's the history of Allyson's bones there, if you are interested in that.
You want to see my feet? You want to see my feet?
Want to see my curly
bones? Feet? So yeah, woo! I got it right though. I'm surprised there's only 28 bones in the human foot though. I thought there was way more. Wow.
There we go. Ali, what's the score now, please?
Hayley, currently on Wednesday, November 24th, midway through the game, we are tied.
Okay, so we're going into deadlock now. I'm not leaving another tied game. Okay, so.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay, Hayley, true or false? Blue eyes. True or false? Yeah. Blue eyes. We terrify listeners when we do that. True or false? Blue eyes are newer to the human race than pottery. Okay, these are two very different things. Blue eyes are newer to the human race than pottery.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I don't think I entirely understand the question, but
So, yeah, I think they're saying, has pottery been around longer than people with blue eyes? Which came first?
yes,
Chicken, egg,
pottery.
blue eyes, pottery.
Pottery, I think. I think pottery's been around because obviously when you go to a museum and you look at all the cave people, they always have a little pot, don't they? The little little clay pots made out of stuff. So
Yes,
all I see in
they do.
museums is pots. It's boring, quite frankly.
I never look at Anakin's eyes. I should have been paying more attention to the eyes all these years.
No.
There's a pot.
So I think.
Is there-
So what's that answer then, Alison? I'm
So
so
blue
tired.
eyes are newer to the human race than pottery. That
False.
would be false.
False.
Yeah.
I'm going to go
Okay.
false. If you are listening and you know, then let us know. The command to give to your device is the word say. If you're watching us on the live feed or if you are listening on an audio only echo, head to backchannel.tv. It is as easy as that to get involved. I'm saying, what did I say again? False. Good morning.
False.
What year is it? Yes.
So
Okay.
blue
What's the
eyes are
answer?
newer to the human race than pottery. Hayley, I mean, I would have gone false as well, but unfortunately, it is true. A 2008 study traced the gene for blue eyes to a person who lived 10,000 years ago. Some of the world's oldest pieces of pottery date back to 20,000 years ago.
Right. I'm not playing anymore. I've had enough.
She does not like losing. That's okay, Hayley. We're still at a tie. We're still at a tie. So, like, the next question I could get it wrong, and then we're still at a tie.
And we're
Or I
still
could
at
get
a
it
tie.
right, and then
We're going to be,
win.
we've got a show. Liv Harrison is on after us. So we need to wrap this up quickly because we will be here playing all day on the Hayley and Allyson show. That was true or false. We are still tied this week. So join us. We're not here tomorrow because of Thanksgiving, obviously. So Friday will be the decider, Allyson.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will.
Yeah, it will. I thought you were calling our producer, Will, then. I was like, what's shit about? He's busy in his box room. Listen, this is the Hayley and Allyson show. We are here until 8 a.m. Thank you for joining us. If you are, we've just played a game of competitive true or false. This is an interactive show. Get involved. Backchannel is the only place to listen, watch, and interact with your host live via your device. If you are watching us on the live feed, I don't know what this stain is on my top either. If you want to take a guess, the way to do so, the command to give to your device is the word say. That's all you need to do. The command to give to your device is the word say. And you can get involved with us as easy as that. Or if you're listening on an audio only echo, head to backchannel.tv on your phone or your tablet or whatever. And it's as easy as that. It's literally so easy. You can just tell us whatever you would like to tell us on there within reason. It's a breakfast TV show. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. If you are yesterday on the show, we talked
Wait.
Oh, yes.
Wait.
What?
We're at a tie, Hayley. Are we ending this game on a tie?
Yes, because I don't want you to win.
Okay, so we're ending the game. I'm sorry I stopped the show, everyone, but Hayley has forced me to be competitive in my life. And okay, so we tied our true and false game. I just want to officially say that. I put it on the official score
Do you know
sheet.
if I was in the Olympics, right, and I was running a race, I'd be one of those people that just ran off just so I purposely wouldn't have to lose.
I know. I was like, hang on, we're not. What's going on? What's happening?
We're done.
Also, I have a guess of what's on your top. I think it's butter. I think it's butter that dripped off the toast.
Well, Hayley, why aren't you on breakfast television? I'll tell you why. Because you don't see breakfast hosts with butter on their tops. That's what you don't see. You don't see Diane Sawyer with
it's what
stains.
People want, though. They want a relatable breakfast morning host, and they are getting relating right now is what they're getting.
I mean, you can relate, but you don't want to see it. Not of a morning. You want to see pristine people. Thanks, Allyson, for guessing that. That's really made me feel better. This is the Hayley and Allyson show here on Backchannel. We played Guess the Stain. What are we doing? Good morning. Yesterday on the show, I've really amused Allyson, hasn't you? That's really amused you.
I can't stop laughing. I'm sorry, everyone.
Listen, this is, like I say, the Hayley and Allyson show. And yesterday's show, we were talking about the first tweets we ever did. Producer Will was a real sly snake.
He looked up our first tweets.
And he looked up our first, because if we don't cringe enough on this show, he decided to look up what the first things we ever tweeted were. I don't
I
think
guessed
mine's...
mine. I thought it was about 10, and it was.
Allison's that predictable. We guessed that she tweeted back in 2012 about this is Allison's tweet from 2012. I had a cup of tea before bed tonight, only so I could dunk chocolate chip cookies in it. And people followed her from that.
Yes, they did. I think I got a good solid 12 off of that one.
My tweet is from 2019. Now, I've definitely deleted tweets because I've been on Twitter for a lot longer than that. But I kept this one because this is gold. Stopped at services for a wee. Didn't turn my sat-nav off. And my phone, as I'm in the cubicle, blurts out entering average speed check. So that is something that happened there. And collected followers. Producer Will's first tweet was from 2013, and he was only 6 months old then. And he, Producer Will said, "Ugh, why am I awake at 2 a.m?" I love that, Will. Like, you're trying to make out like you're so cool because you're up at 2 a.m.
Also, like, for 2021 Will, like, being awake at 2 a.m. is like it just happens all the time. But clearly for 2013 Will, when he was still like in college, it was like a big deal.
How old were you in 2013?
18 or 19.
18, up until just showing off that you're up until 2 a.m. and your mum can't do anything about it.
So cool. Oh,
So
I haven't
cool.
bedtime anymore.
Thanks, Producer Will. We have been talking about our first tweet, so we decided to go on to Twitter and have a look at some celebrities' first tweets. Now, obviously, people on Twitter, quite prolific, are the Kardashians or the Jenners. And Kris Jenner, her first tweet was from 2009. And she said, "This is the first time I am Twittering, and it's really easy. I just invited all of my kids to Twitter." Ugh, now, I don't want my mum on social media.
Yeah, but what I love is Kris Jenner she's the one who's on it first. Like, she got on it first and then was like, Kim, Chloe,
all the other
Courtney,
ones beginning with K. Get on.
Can you? She forgot some because she's got so many.
Yeah.
But yeah, she invited that's very on brand for Kris Jenner, if I may say so, that she is the one who brings the kids into it. Well done, Kris Jenner. I do like it. And for the first time tweeting, it's engaging, it's catchy. She's let us know a little bit about her. These are all the things that are supposed to be in a tweet, right?
I mean, I can't believe you're reviewing tweets now, Allyson, but we are here on the Hayley and Allyson show this morning. Kris Jenner's first tweet, 2009. Conan O'Brien did a great first tweet. Do you want to hear this one?
Yeah.
This is from 2010. He said, "Today I interviewed a squirrel in my backyard and then threw to commercial. Somebody help me." Conan O'Brien got about as much content as we have at the minute on the Hayley and Allyson show. He interviewed a squirrel. I make Allyson sing. There you go.
She does. She also makes my heart sing.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt. See, that was a compliment there. Chris Pratt. I loved his. And this is how I feel. First tweet. No followers. Feel pretty good about it. There we go. Chris Pratt, who I love. I love him so much. He is hysterical.
I mean, yeah, it's always a bad feeling when you look and you see that you've got no one following you, or people drop off after a tweet. If you notice that, sometimes I tweet about like reality TV, and I notice my followers go down quite a lot after I've tweeted about a tragic
people
TV
are opinionated.
show.
These are reality TV. You could put whatever political view you want on there, and people wouldn't care. You comment on a reality show, and people are like, "I don't have time for this. I'm out of here." They get very angry. Harry Styles, his first tweet, did you see it? "Enjoying my day at home." Well, Harry, we can see you've just started on Twitter with that tweet. Absolutely.
And Harry Styles literally gets like 2 million retweets for saying eating a sandwich. And me and Allyson do like a carefully crafted joke that just goes under the radar. 3 likes, one's our mum's, you know?
It's always my mom. "Keep going, sweetheart. Don't get disappointed." Those are the sort of comments my mom puts on Facebook whenever I...
When will you be on TV so I can tell the family, Allyson? Always get that from my mum. Well, you know, as long as you're happy. It's not what you want to hear, is it?
Are you still doing that comedy thing?
What's that working out for you? You are listening to the Hayley and Allyson show and watching us. Backchannel is the only place to listen, watch, and interact with your host live via your device. If you are watching us on the live feed, we have been playing Guess the Stain on my top this morning because we're that kind of highbrow. We're that sort of highbrow show. Allyson thinks butter. I mean, we really are having quite the morning of it here on the Hayley and Allyson show. You can get involved. The command to give to your device if you are watching us is the word say. That's all you need to do. The name of your device followed by say and whatever you would like to tell us this morning. Or if you are listening on an audio only echo, head over to backchannel.tv and you can type in whatever you would like to tell us. That way, within reason, we're a breakfast show and we don't want to have to call the police again. Earlier in today's show, we were talking about it's National Hidden Talent Day. Listen, if I had a talent, I would tell you about it. I wouldn't hide it. But celebrities have got hidden talents. Some of them hide the fact that they can't sing very, very well. But
Very well.
really well. But there's an article on Best Life Online about 30 celebrities with amazing hidden talents. Now, I never would have guessed this in a million years. Have a guess, Ali, at what Margot Robbie's hidden talent is. So Margot Robbie from Suicide Squad and loads of brilliant films. I love Margot Robbie. She seems dead fun as well. Like her, funny and pretty, annoying.
Yep.
But get involved. Let us know what you think Margot Robbie's hidden talent is, because I don't think you'd guess it in a million years unless you knew this fact. Ali, any guesses?
I have not a clue. I mean, she's gymnastics? I don't know. I do not know. What is Margot Robbie's talents, hidden talents?
She's a tattoo artist. Believe it or not. So apparently on the set of the film Suicide Squad, she sort of tattooed her crewmates. She's completed over 100 tattoos so far. And according to her, she's only getting worse. So I don't know if that's a talent or just people are letting them tattoo because she's Margot Robbie. If Margot Robbie said to me, "Can I do a tattoo on you?" I've not got any tattoos. I'd be like, "Yeah, sure thing." She could
go for it. Yeah,
go for it.
Chat me up.
That's what you get when you're an attractive, funny woman, that people will just let you tattoo them, even though you're not trained. So I'm not sure if there's a hidden talent or not, but there you go. Angelina Jolie is a master knife thrower.
Now, I saw that and I was like, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That sounds like
that doesn't surprise me. The woman wears vials of blood around her neck. Of course she can throw knives.
Angelina Jolie. She's allowed to do anything just because she's
Angelina
beautiful.
Jolie. I mean, that might be cited in the divorce papers. Brad Pitt. Well, she sort of started. She took up knife throwing when she was married to me for some reason.
She used to throw knives at me. I'm a professional knife thrower.
I think you'll find I do this
I have a
professionally.
degree. I do this part-time as a living. Yeah, I love it.
I knew this fact, and I only know this next one because it's about Mike Tyson, and I know this because my granddad's into the same hobby as Mike Tyson, believe it or not. And it's not boxing; it is pigeon racing.
Pigeon racing. Please explain to the people pigeon racing, because no, it is not pigeons racing against one another. Just so you know, if you're like,
and it's not you racing a pigeon either, because you'd always win because they've got really little legs. So pigeons basically you let them off. So you drive. It's really cruel, actually. You basically drive pigeons out. You keep them captive. You put them in a little basket. You take them into the country, let them free, and then they've got to race back home. And the quickest pigeon to do so, you win. You win pretty good. But you know what? In the pigeon racing world, some of the prizes they're better than what we give away on the Hayley and Allyson show. Put it that way. So I'm not saying take up pigeon racing instead of listening to us, people. But Mike Tyson is a lover of pigeons. Has been around since he was a child. Apparently, he kept pigeons in a pigeon coop in Brooklyn. So there you go. You wouldn't have Mike Tyson down as a pigeon fancier. But he is.
That is actually the term too, as well. Just so you know, everyone. Let's educate. Well, if you're into pigeons, if you're a pigeon, you're called a fancier, a pigeon fancier, right? That is the actual term.
Yeah, it's not like a dating site for pigeons. Like it's like Tinder. It'd be called like coo. I don't know. I can't think of a pigeon-based pun. Still early. Wait until 8 a.m. Thank you for joining us. If you've got a unique talent, producer Will's here.
Cupid.
That's pretty good, that.
That's really good.
If I've contributed one thing to the show today, I want it to be Cupid.
That's very good. If the pigeon dating site for pigeons, Cupid. Well done, producer Wills.
Thanks.
Very
I
quick.
bolted it. I sat up so fast when I realised that, so I could say it.
I've seen how excited your eyes got when you come in.
I'm so proud of
I
myself.
sat
All right.
fast sleeping while we're working.
No,
Will?
I
Is
was
that
just
what's going on?
slouching. I just let my posture slip whilst I was listening to the show. But I was like,
There you go. Well, it was worth it this time. This one time in 48 shows. Cupid.
Cupid. Pierce Bronson. Can we talk about his Pierce Brosnan? I always say it wrong. His secret talent. He's a fire eater. Everyone.
Of course he is.
You
Why
know,
wouldn't he
you look
be?
at that face, and you just think this is a guy who likes to blow petrol out of his mouth. Yeah, he's a fire eater. Everyone. That's what Pierce Brosnan does. He
eats at the fire. He eats at the fire. If you've got a hidden talent that you would like to share with us on the Hayley and Allyson show, get involved. If you're watching us on your audio Echo show, even the command to give to your device is the word "say," followed by whatever your hidden talent is. Or let us know on hoponbackchannel.tv on your phone if you're listening on an audio only Echo. Let us know what your hidden talent is. Maybe we could get you on the show. We could have you doing the hidden talent. It depends what it is, really, because my boyfriend's got some hidden talents that we couldn't show on a breakfast show. But let us know what yours is. We'll read out one more, Allyson, because you'll like this. Because Allyson, if you don't know, Alyson's from Canada. She hardly ever mentions it. She never mentions it. 88.
That's what I'm all about.
The 88 Olympics. The 88 Olympics. But Justin Bieber, friend of yours.
Mm-hmm.
He's a master of the Rubik's Cube.
Do you know what? That doesn't surprise me because I was thinking about this and I was like, think about it. He's touring all over the place. Even as a child, he probably couldn't take a lot of toys with him because he was young when he started. I bet you someone gave him a Rubik's Cube and that's what he did on the tour bus. That's what he did while he was flying. I bet you he is probably really good at a Rubik's Cube. I could see him being good at that. Nobody wanted to talk to him, so he was just left alone.
No one wanted to talk to him. He's just there with his Rubik's Cube. Justin, if you're listening to the show, let us know how quick you can do it. Let us know while you were there. It's madness. These celebs are so talented. I'll tell you what else. I'm sorry, I was going to leave it there, but I've just seen this and I want to do one more. Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad, most famously known for Breaking Bad. He's acquired a unique ability. Apparently, he can dog whisper.
Oh,
apparently. Well, it says here, and this is I should have read this before I started reading it out because this sounds a bit strange. According to Aaron, he can detect the sex of a dog just by petting its back. And apparently this was held on Jimmy Kimmel Live, where the actor's claim held up, so he can tell the sex of a dog just by patting its back. Aaron Paul, what a skill to have. What a unique skill. I wouldn't say that if I was on like speed dating. Oh, I'll tell you what I can do. That would freak out your other half, wouldn't it? But there you go.
Got a dog? Want to see a cool trick?
We'll put the fear into you. And we are talking hidden talents here on the Hayley and Allyson show live on Backchannel, the only place to listen, watch and interact with us via your device. The command to give to your Echo show is the word say, or if you're listening on an audio only device, hop on to backchannel.tv, get involved with the show this morning. We were just been talking about celebrities' unique hidden talents, and we learned that Angelina Jolie likes to throw a knife. Of course she does, but she's a trained knife thrower.
Of course she is. I'm sorry, I have one more. Conan O'Brien, did you know he's a tap dancer?
I didn't know that. I couldn't imagine him tap dancing. Could you?
He is. All the limbs going. You bet. He's Ginger Tapper. Ginger Tap. That's his tap dancing name. No, it is not. It is absolutely not. Don't ever call him that to his face. But yeah, gosh, there's so many celebrities that have very, very interesting hidden talents.
Yeah, if you've got a hidden talent, let us know what it is, because it won't be hidden for much longer, because we will unrifle it here on the Hayley and Allyson show, where our hidden talents are so deeply hidden that they're never going to come out.
We haven't even found them yet. They're so hidden
found them. Yeah, that's how well our talents are hidden. Listen, it's time for a game. It's time to get interactive here on the Hayley and Allyson show. We're going to be playing Guess the Celebrity. Guess the Celebrity. And we're going to read out a series of clues, and we would like you to guess who you think we are talking about. Who is the celebrity in question? The first one to get it right will win a song from our lovely Allyson June Smith. It's a prize that I like to give away without her knowledge, just to make her feel on edge for the rest of the show. It's a gift I like to give. Do get involved. Let us know who you think the celebrity is. The quickest one to get it right will win the prize of being right for the rest of the day. Thank you for joining us. If you are, here we go. Guess the celebrity, Allyson. Guess the celebrity.
All right. I'm
You
ready to guess. Yes.
You're ready to guess.
I'm ready to guess.
Okay, she's ready to guess. His stage debut was playing Joseph in the Nativity. I mean, that's not a clue. Every child has played Joseph in the Nativity at one point or another, surely. But then his stage debut was playing Joseph in the Nativity. But who is the celebrity? If you can get it from that, you have a psychotic level of knowledge about this celebrity. That is quite scary. Clue number 2. We'll do another clue. Try and get it a bit easier. They then moved on to do many Shakespeare plays. But who is the celebrity? Who is it?
Shakespeare. That's a good little hint. I think. Yeah. I could see the celebrity obviously has a background in theatrical training.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His first on-screen role was in the TV movie Fields of Gold in 2002. The TV movie Fields of Gold. Who is the celebrity? The command to give to your device is the word say if you are watching us on the live feed. Also, if you're watching us on the live feed and know how to get this stain out of my jumper this morning, any tips to do so, let me know. Also, if you are listening on an audio-only device, head over to backchannel.tv. You can get your guesses in that way. We are playing Guess the Celebrity here on the Hayley and Allyson show. And I'll give you one more clue before we let your guesses come in. He voiced Alan Rickman as Professor Snape in an episode of The Simpsons in 2013. So he provided the voice of Alan Rickman as Professor Snape in an episode of The Simpsons in 2013. But who is the celebrity? Get your guesses in. The command to give to your device is the word say if you are watching on the live feed, or head over to backchannel.tv. You can pop your guesses in there and you can be in with a chance of winning a personalised song from Allyson June Fish. June Fish. I called you Allyson June Fish. That's how little sleep I had last night, people. I've got a 21-month-old daughter, and now I'm changing Allison's name to Fish instead of Smith. That is how delirious I am. That's a good stage name, though, isn't it? Allyson
June Fish.
Yeah. I mean, it would pop people off watching you because they wouldn't.
Miss Fish, you're needed on stage. Miss Fish, this is your 3-minute call.
You'd never date again if your name was Miss Fish, would you?
People would be heckling me. Throw her back. You know, that's the sort of stuff they'd be yelling at me.
Just men having pictures of you holding you like
by my mouth.
Yeah, hucking them out. Good morning. It's been a very long night here in the UK. Let us know who the celebrity is. He voiced Alan Rickman as Professor Snape in an episode of The Simpsons in 2013. He took a year off to teach English at a monastery in India. But who is the celebrity? Get your guesses in. His parents were actors, so they encouraged him to pick a more stable career, like being a lawyer. I don't think it matters if your parents are actors, because most parents want you to be a lawyer, really, don't they? Or some sort of teacher. But there you go. Any more clues, Allyson, of who this celebrity is?
He starred alongside his parents, speaking of them, in a popular BBC drama. And he's played, wow, did not know this, he's played Stephen Hawking twice. Everyone, twice.
Who is the celebrity?
Banging Hawking. Yeah.
He does. Who is the celebrity? Get your guesses in. The command to give to your device is the word say if you are watching us on the live stream, or hop over to backchannel.tv on your phone and pop your guess in that way. Come on, people. We would like you to take a guess of who is the celebrity this morning to be in with a chance of winning a personalised song from Allyson June Smith and a virtual high five from ourselves. That's what you get. We're giving away all the big prizes today on the Hayley and Allyson show. This celebrity, who is it? 2 more clues. He has a condition called heterochromia. That means his eyes are different colours. So his irises are, I didn't know this, his irises are a mixture of blue, green and gold. Gold.
Oh, that's beautiful. I want to stare deeply into his eyes now while he is playing a role of Stephen Hawking. Because look at this. He ate, wow. He ate 4,000 calories. Actually, this is not that big of a feat. I'm just saying.
I did that for breakfast, Allyson.
I was about to say, wow, that's amazing. And then I was like, oh, I do this daily. He ate 4,000 calories per day to prepare for his part in Star Trek Into Darkness. I want one of those roles given to me where they're like, look, we're going to need you to put on some weight. I'd be like, I've been waiting for this part all my life.
Yeah, I've been preparing for this for quite some time. I've been preparing for the role of Santa Claus all year. I'm just hoping this is the year that I get it. Let us know who the celebrity is. The command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your guess, or hop onto backchannel.tv. Pop your guess in there. Who is the celebrity we are talking about? He's got different colour eyes. He ate 4,000 calories per day to prepare for his role in Star Trek Into the Darkness. And these, look, we're just going to spell it out for you now. So get your guesses in now if you haven't. He has starred in, are you ready? Sherlock. There's your biggest clue. The Imitation Game, Doctor Strange, and The Grinch. But who is the celebrity? Get your guesses in. You can win a personalised song from our lovely AJ Fish. It's a new name which I've given from today. The command to give to your device.
My artist name. It's my music name, AJ Fish.
The artist formerly known as Smith. Get your guesses in. The command to give to your device is the word say, followed by your guess, or you can hop onto Backchannel.tv, get your guess in that way. Good morning, Stacey. She has joined the stream, as has Sophia. We are here on the Hayley and Allyson show playing Guess the Celebrity. If you want to take a guess, you've got literally 10 seconds before we reveal who the actor is.
We'll give a little rundown of some of the hints. Here we go. Let's see, his stage debut was Joseph and Nativity. So cute. Moved to do Shakespeare. His first role was in the TV movie Fields of Gold, 2002. He voiced Alan Rickman as Professor Snape in the episode of The Simpsons. He took a year off to teach English at a monastery in India. Very, very self-analyzing. That's a good year. The gap year, is that what they call it? His parents were actors. They also encouraged him to pick a more stable career, like being a lawyer. Even actors know better. He starred alongside his parents in a popular BBC drama. He played Stephen Hawking twice. But the biggest things, the most important things that should give it away, he was in Sherlock, The Imitation Game, Doctor Strange, The Grinch. We have one guess from Stacy. Stacy said Sean Connery. Excellent guess, Stacy. You have 5 more seconds, everyone, to pop it in. Before we reveal to you, to pop in your answer. That's the most unprofessional thing I've ever seen. Pop it in there. Pop it in. You can join us by if you have a screen device, then you just simply say to your device, open Backchannel, say, and give us the answer. Otherwise, go to backchannel.tv, type in your answer. Stacy said Sean Connery. I think we got to put the people out of their misery, right? We gotta say who this is.
Yeah, we've got to say who it is, and it is Benedict Cumberbatch. That is the celebrity we were talking about. Thank you for guessing, Stacey. And look, because you made a guess, you win the prize anyway, whether you want it or not, Stacey. You win a personalised song from Allyson June Smith. Allyson, take it away.
Here we go. All right.
She's got to prepare herself.
Oh, God. You won, and you are the best. Top of the totem pole, better than the rest. Benedict Cumberbatch would be proud. So now let's get a cheer from the crowd. Yay, Stacy! Yay, Stacy! I would say that's probably my best one yet, everyone.
It's the best. I mean, there's not much to compare it with, to be honest with you. Listen, thank you, Allyson. Thank you, Stacey, for taking part. You won the prize of that personalised song, and you can play that in your head whenever you close your eyes now, Stacey. It's there all day.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us on the Hayley and Allyson show. Stacey's got in touch. She said that song is beautiful. Well, someone appreciates Allyson.
Stacey, thank you.
This is the Hayley and Allyson show. We are here until 8 a.m. We have shows all day here on Backchannel, so stick around because coming up next is the wonderful Liv Harrison with her show Live Every Day. Following that is 12 till 2. It's the Anthony Davis show, and at 2 till 4, it's your pal Hal with Hal Rudnick. Backchannel is the only place to listen, watch, and interact with your hosts live via your device. You can hop on to backchannel.tv if you're listening on an audio-only echo, or if you're watching us visually, the command to give to your device is the word say, followed by whatever you would like to tell us. This morning, we're here for a short more time. Me and Allyson can't speak this morning.
It's definitely a Wednesday, everyone. I don't know how you're feeling. I'm sure everyone in the States is just getting excited. And I bet you it feels like a Friday because tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Yesterday was National Cranberry Sauce Day, I believe, again, in preparation for the big festivities tomorrow. And quite frankly, I'm a little jealous. I kind of wish I was celebrating Thanksgiving again. There are some things I miss. Hayley, do you guys, this might be a silly question, but I have never had pumpkin pie in this country. Do you guys do pumpkin pie?
No, we don't have pumpkin pie. Although, yeah, I know it's not for me. I like a pumpkin latte. That's what about as far as I stretch. I'd love a pumpkin pie if someone cooked it for me, but I just cannot. I barely carve a pumpkin on Halloween, Allyson. I'd buy pumpkins ready carved if I could. That is how lazy I am. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving for tomorrow, everybody. We hope you all have a lovely day. And I hope you're feeling better. Stacey said she's not feeling too well. So hopefully you'll feel better tomorrow, Stacey. But have a virtual hug from ourselves here on the Hayley and Allyson show. Towards the end of the show, we like to give you a fact that you can take away, tell your office workers if you don't want them to talk to you ever again. Because if you just walked up to them at the water cooler and give them a random fact, they'd be like, why? They never normally speak to me. What's the deal? But did you know, AJ, that the
AJ Fish? That is my new name.
Oh, it's been a long morning, people. Did you know that the original name for the search engine Google was Backrub?
No.
Yep, apparently it was renamed Google after the Google, which is the number 1 followed by 100 zeros. But Backrub, I mean, that just sounds like a dodgy website. If I see my boyfriend looking at backrub.com, I would be very angry.
Could you imagine that? I can't believe that Google was almost going to be called. What we'd be saying, backrub it. Backrub that fact. Backrub it. I'm trying to think of all the other ways we throw Google in. It would just be so. Who came up with backrub? Look, if you're the person who threw in the name backrub as one of the options for Google and you're listening right now, please say to your device, well, I mean, you chose a bad name, so I don't even know if you have the right to speak on this topic. It's backrub.
It's like when you watch an episode of The Apprentice, right? And I know they have The Apprentice in the States as well, or they used to have it. And basically they'd put like 5 men together, 5 women together, and they say like, come up with a name for your team. And they'd be like, oh, we're going to call ourselves Inspire or like Motivation. They're always like the cheesiest names ever. But Backrub, I did not know that. I feel like producer Will's made that fact up just to make us look stupid. Is it a genuine fact? Producer?
It is a true fact found from my list of 100 fun facts.com.
Wow.
Well, listen.
What were some of the other options? Handshake?
Foot massage.
Also, I love the way that you pronounced Google, like the number, a little bit jazzy.
What do you mean?
Google?
Because they renamed it Google after Google.
So okay. Google it's not Google?
It's just
Google.
It says
Google.
I know, but it's just pronounced Google. It's a Google, like a Googleplex.
I think we've used the word Google quite enough this morning. Producer Will, thanks very much. Before you go, Producer Will, if you'd like to read out those other 99 fun facts, because we've got 5 minutes left to fill. Go.
No, I need to save them for the next 99 shows. Well, that's a lie, because I've already used them since I wrote in this feature at the start of this week, or last week.
But I'm really stuck in the background. Sorry, guys. I just can't believe any human out there was like, I mean, what do you,
But search engines weren't that big back in the day, Allyson. You got to remember they had Ask Jeeves, and he was run off his feet with his little tray.
He needed
he needed a break.
you could say he needed a back rub.
Yes,
Yay!
there you go. Oh, producer Will's on fine
See,
form. Why is he single? We do not know when he's coming out with gold like that.
Can I tell you my favorite joke that my housemate told me yesterday?
Yes.
Oh, God. Okay.
What it's PG.
Okay,
What
good.
did
It's morning television. It's morning television. Go on.
what
Or
did
morning
the
radio.
big tomato say to the wait? What did the
It's
big?
the way you tell them, Will. It really is. Really keeps
I know.
the listeners.
I need to leave the comedy to you too. What did the big tomato who was winning the race say to the little tomato that was like behind him?
Why
I
are we
don't know.
racing? We've got no legs. We're tomatoes. Surely we should be rolling. What's the deal with that? Is that what he
Okay,
said?
I don't know, Will. Why did the big tomato
What-
who was winning the race say to the what did the big
It's the
tomato who was
worst
winning the
joke
race
I've
say to the little
No,
tomato?
it's good. Ketchup.
Oh, I can't believe we missed that.
Come on, it's obvious.
I
Ketchup.
can't believe we
Oh,
waited
look,
for
all of
that.
our listeners just left. All of them. No, I'm
no.
kidding.
0 listeners. Listen, if you can think of a better joke than that, I'm sure you can. Let us know here on Backchannel. The command to give to your device is the word say. Producer will remain single if he carries on telling jokes like that.
No, it's all I've got. Hey Ellie, what's ET short for?
I don't know, Will. What's
Because
he?
he's only got little legs.
Okay, good. See you later, Will. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, no, we won't see you tomorrow. We're not here. We've got a day off so we can prepare some better jokes.
I'm gonna cook a turkey tomorrow, not like a full one, just like turkey steaks.
Little turkey steaks. Oh,
Yeah.
that'll be nice. What are you going to have with your turkey steaks? Are you going to do any sort of? I mean, do you know Thanksgiving regular sides? I mean,
Don't get me started. Something called a green bean casserole, which I'm not really sure what
yeah,
that is or how
well
that
done.
works.
Green bean casserole. Yes.
The thing with like yams with marshmallows. Yams with marshmallows, which is weird. I don't really know what a yam is or why you'd
A
put
yam is a
marshmallows on
sweet
them.
potato, just so you know.
Is it actually a sweet potato?
Yeah.
Is it just a different word for it? Is it just a different name for it?
Yep.
Okay. Mac and cheese, don't like.
We've discussed. Yeah.
So yeah, little Thanksgiving dinner for me. With
Well done.
None of the weird sides.
Just for yourself, Will?
Well, not for my boyfriend, that's for sure.
There we go. Just
Thanks,
like-
Hayley. Thanks for bringing that up again. Good, any opportunity.
Lonely.
You know what?
Well,
Theme Friday. Theme Friday is going to be getting married. That's what he's going to do now.
yeah.
Marriage. It's a marriage
Famous
show.
proposals.
We should do
World's
that.
greatest couples.
I would actually enjoy a segment on the world's most unusual proposals. That'd be quite a good one to do.
I bet there's
actually.
some really funny ones.
Yeah,
That is, go on
Good
my list.
idea.
We do a themed Friday every week here on the Hayley and Allyson show, where we pick a theme and producer Will themes the show around it. Theme Friday, it's how it goes. So if you would like to tell us what you think the theme should be, get in touch. We will take your guesses into consideration, because some of them we can't do themes about, but some of them we can. So let us know what you'd like the theme to be for this Friday's show. The command to give to your device is the word say, or hop onto Backchannel.tv. Let us know that way. Thank you, producer Will. We will be back with producer Will on Friday. We hope you all have a lovely Thanksgiving tomorrow. Allyson, what are your plans for the rest of the week?
The rest of the week, well, I have a gig this evening, so I'm going to go tell some jokes somewhere. Tomorrow, Thanksgiving, the world is still happening in the UK, but I have a couple of errands I'm going to do. My Thanksgiving errands. I'm very excited. I'm very thankful to be able to run errands tomorrow. And then Friday, back here with you, which will be great, you and Will. And then in the evening, I have in a couple of places, stand back in the UK, and then Winshaw, not too far away from where I live. Very excited. What about you, Hayley? What's going on with you?
So tomorrow, Allyson, big news here in the Hayley and Allyson studios, because I'm going to be getting rid of my wooden backdrop that I have if you're watching on the live feed. And I'm going to be redecorating this room. I'm not saying we're not professional, but this will be more professional outlet as of Friday, hopefully. Fingers crossed. If you tune in Friday, you will see a different background from the Hayley and Allyson show. And then this weekend, I'm in lovely Blackpool, which is our really rough version of Vegas that we have here in the UK. think of Vegas and think of like the roughest hotel in Vegas, but that times 10 is our lovely Blackpool. I'm performing there this weekend. So if you don't see me on Monday's show, it's because I've been injured at a gig.
Blackpool's fun though. It's a fun time, guys. Like it's like on the seafront, so you can get chips in a rolled up newspaper, French fries in a rolled up newspaper. You gonna eat some chips somewhere?
I'll be eating some chips when I'm in A&E after my gig. Listen, get involved with the show. We're an interactive show. The show's coming up all day. Coming up next is Liv Harrison. So stay tuned for Liv. She's wonderful. Her show is Live Every Day. Then there's the Anthony Davis show. And then following that is your pal Hal from 2 till 4. Get involved with the shows. We're the only place where you can listen, watch and interact with shows live via your device. Come back tomorrow. Thank you for joining us today. Not tomorrow, actually. It's Thanksgiving. Go and enjoy your special day. And we will be back on Friday. Yes, we will. And hopefully see you on Friday. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy Thanksgiving. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.